Hospitals can be a very dangerous place for deaf people, especially women who are pregnant. One time I was interpreting for a birth and the baby came successfully, so I left the family to bond and was hanging out in the waiting room waiting for the doctor to come through to do their checks. And while I was waiting, I saw like a whole group of doctors. They came all up on me and they asked, how is a deaf person going to take care of a baby? And I looked at them crazy and said, what? They said, how is a deaf person going to hear when a baby cries? How are they going to raise him? That's impossible. I was speechless. I was stunned. I couldn't believe this narrative, but I understood what was going on because I saw, Child Protective Services in the future, social workers getting involved, really upturning this family's life because of, a medical professional's ignorance. And then my role as communication facilitator is to take all this and then just dump it on my client who just gave birth. Like, it was a really tough situation. But I told the doctor, hold up, deaf people have been raising children since the beginning of time. Let's be clear about that. Secondly, there's so many apps and technology nowadays, like when a baby cries, it'll make a phone vibrate or the lights turn on in the room. Plus, most deaf parents are natural caregivers and bring the baby close so they can feel the vibrations and know when they're upset. The doctor took that information. He looked relieved and they all walked away. But now I had to do the hard part and the second part of my job, which is cultural mediator. I knocked on the door, said hey to the family, complimented them on the baby, and then I had to let them know. They're watching y'all. And they knew exactly what I meant by that. So I told them to be careful and good luck. Tough job.